Namaste, Jai Bharat. The influence of Hindu Dharma in the world is increasing, but it is increasing not in a revolutionary manner, but it is increasing in an evolutionary manner. That means it increases systematically, slowly, step by step, stage by stage. A revolutionary conversion is what Muhammad bin Qasim had done in Sindh in 7th, 8th century period. That's what Islam does. Immediate conversion. But not for Hindus. Because Hindus don't even ask people to convert to Hindu Dharma. But the importance of Hindu Dharma, there's a difference between religion and Dharma. It is inappropriate to call Hindu Dharma as Hindu religion. So I will continue to use the word Dharma, which has much wider connotation and also denotation. So the only few things, the only Dharma which teaches an epistemology of coexistence of the multiple and plural is Hindu Dharma. The only Dharma that teaches to respect all faiths in spite of whatever is Hindu Dharma. The only Dharma that doesn't find fault with any other's faith pattern or system is Hindu Dharma. The only Dharma in the world which does not want others to get converted is Hindu Dharma. And the only Dharma which is now I call scientific is Hindu Dharma. Scientific in modern times, I am not obsessed with the scientificity, but in the modern times is Hindu Dharma. The only Dharma that doesn't teach I am right and you are wrong is Hindu Dharma. So there are so many things one finds in Hindu Dharma. There is the ecstasy of bhakti. There is ecstasy of bhakti, which you will find in many of the moments, Vaishnava moments, especially Krishna conscious moments. And there is the intensity of philosophy. There is the extremity of knowledge to achieve liberation. Because moksha is translated into English as liberation. When you speak of liberation, then it implies liberation from bondage. What kind of bondage? Bondage of the vicious circle of birth, death, rebirth, death cycle. And why a person is born again after death is because he is so attached to the world that his attachments brings him back. And also in some other thoughts which would talk about karma. If you have not cleansed yourselves in human existence, the karma which is lagging will make you come to this world again in some life form until you get yourselves cleansed to become one with the ultimately real. No other world religion can equate the self, the soul, the Atman with the ultimately real, because they all talk of theories of creation. We don't talk about theories of creation. We say that life is evolutionary. That's a different level. Can't talk about in this small video. When it's a creation, there is a creator. And the creation realm is so different that a creation can never even dream to aspire to become one with the creator. The difference remains. So the difference between the ultimate real, you call it as God, I don't, and real and the self, Atman, soul, whatever, is such that one cannot become other, because it's logically different. Whereas in Hindu Dharma, it's one and the same. The separation is temporary. Maybe it can be explained through various theories. Karma is one theory, attachment is another theory, etc., various theories. And there are also multiple methods to attain liberation. Multiple methods. You need not to even believe in God to attain in so-called God liberation. Our God concept is entirely different from the other religions' God concept. In other religion, God is a person. For us, gods are deities. So we write them with small g's, and the deities are only a means to understand or reach the ultimate real. Ultimate real is, of course, beyond the qualities, beyond the shape, etc. So you just can't with your mundane understanding of things, quantify or qualify that, or even try to intellectually understand. It has to be understood through experiential methods, which is another point. So the influence of Hindu Dharma is increasing in the world, very evolutionary manner, because slowly in time people do realize that those who want an explanation towards a transcendental, if they want something solid and scientific, they will find it only in the Hindu way of living. So they may change their religion into Hindu Dharma, but even if you don't change, makes no difference. You understand that this is what I wish to be, this is what I want to be, because this is what explains things to me. That's how many people all over the world are getting drawn to Hindu Dharma every day, slowly but steadily. There is in a future time other gimmicks and theories and religions which thrives on two principles, that is fundamentally two principles, that's why I say this, that is threat of punishment after death and promises of reward after death. Everything is after death. If you don't do this, you will be punished severely after death, and if you do this, you will be granted rewards after death. Well, nothing to do with this world. So they would say that real life is after death. Common sense logic would say that real life is not after death. Real life is what you really live here, and death is a full stop, because why with death you go back to the status which you used to have before birth. If you have any understanding about the situation before you are born, then you can possibly envisage of having an understanding of a situation after death. Otherwise not. So don't fool oneself with all those things. Your identity, what you think, is not necessarily the real identity. What may be the real identity, you are yet to know. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.